We appreciate you allowing us to be here today. And I'm going to go ahead and shoot real straight, raw, and uncut with you. The reason why we're here today is because we as adults, we have absolutely been failing. Period. We got everybody running around trying to go ahead and tell you what you need to be doing, what we need to be doing for you, but we won't even go ahead and take time to sit back and hear it come from you. Hear exactly what's bothering you, what's plaguing you, some of the things you want to go ahead and see take place in your community. That's why this conversation had to happen today. That's why we need to go ahead and make sure we get it right. All of you want to go ahead and help us get it right today to make sure this happens and it happens accurately. So my name is Kano Phillips. I serve as the chair for the Anti-Violence Commission for the city of Pontiac. We're sitting on 11 murders that have taken place thus far. That's 11 murders too many. Murders that started from the age of 7 all the way up to 80. We got a problem here in Pontiac. We got to get this rectified. And quite frankly, we can't get this rectified unless you go ahead and give us the game on what it is we need to be looking at to get this rectified. That's why I want to ask all of you to make sure that you listen to the conversation and dialogue that's taking place today. I want you to make sure you ask some really tough, hard questions. Because I want to hear from the true experts. And the true experts, as far as I'm concerned, is to the left of me and to the right of me.
So my first question is going to be, do you feel that the city of Pontiac is a safe community? Again, do you feel that the city of Pontiac is a safe community? Now we're going to hear from Carmelo Garcia.
It's a safe community, but we don't got the right influencers. We don't have the right support to make it safe. In some parts of this, Pontiac is not so safe. It used to be, but the days have changed and age. But if we get the right materials and the right researchers that we give, it's going to be safe here.
All right, next we want to hear from Mrs. Terrell Norton.
I think it's not as safe as it used to be, right? Like Carmelo said, but nowhere is really safe. Not even, if you live in the best part of the world, it's not really safe. But we just need to come together as a community and an environment to help one another to make ourselves better as a community, to make our community safe.
This young man I'm absolutely fond of. Actually, it's my twin, so I need you to go ahead and make sure. This is a junior high schooler who's coming up representing the high school level. I need you to go ahead and put your hands together like right on the floor. Mr. Tayshawn Alexander. Come on up, Tayshawn.
Good morning. My name is Tayshawn Alexander. I was born in Detroit, raised in Pontiac. It is an honor to be here to represent the City of Pontiac Anti-Violence Youth Reverse Townhall. I thank Mr. Zeno for bringing me here, and it's just great. I believe we have a conversation about Pontiac, a conversation that needs to be heard.
Do you feel that all mentors are the same?
Yes. No.
True.
I don't feel that all mentors are the same. All mentors, some mentors think they mentors because they say something one time or twice. A mentor is going to be with you the whole way, the whole step of the way you go. They're going to guide you. That's what a mentor is for. So if somebody just tells you something every once in a while, or and then just leave you while you mess up, they just say like, they told you not to do that, and you did it anyway, and they just leave you, that's not your mentor.
I'm going to go off what Terrell just said. I 100% understand and agree with him. I have seen firsthand that we have some people who who are actually mentors to us, and we have some people that wants to be a mentor, but wants to do it as a public honor. We have some people that choose that they want to all of a sudden be a mentor because they want to make themselves look good. And we have some people in this building, and why I'm going to just name one, Mr. Kathy, who himself has actually been a great help to myself, as well as other boys I know. An actual mentor that actually cares about you and cares about your problems. Someone who's actually there to help you. Now I'm going to hear from Patience Williams.
Yeah, I agree with you on my statement because a lot of people in different schools, like, they just let you do anything. And I feel like here, people actually want you to succeed outside of school. Like, this school is a guide to get that life.
All right, we please do another round of applause for our panelists and our community elect that came out tonight. Okay, thank you all for your time. Thank you all for coming out. We thought this was something that we all really needed in our community. We will be having something like this in the near future.
Excuse me, everyone. Please give this man your attention. Put your hands together for this panel, by the way. Please listen to what this man has to say. That's something important he needs to tell you. Go ahead, Armand.
Thank you all for coming in here today. This is something that we all really needed, and everyone voice needs to be heard. When I say this, I'm speaking directly to our seniors. After you leave here, you're going to start really experiencing things hands-on. This is your community, this is your city. So it's about time that you say what you need to say so we can have changes happen. Now we're going to hear from Ms. Williams about how to this is. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Let's get the energy right here for this today. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Come on. We need everybody to go and recognize what school we in. We in Pontiac Academy for Excellence. Matter of fact, put your hands together for yourselves. Listen, hold on, make sure these microphones are on. You good? Listen, everyone, this conversation we're about to have today is absolutely crucial. The reason why we're even having this dialogue is because I'm gonna be real straight at you. We as adults have been dropping the ball forever when it comes to taking care of it. We're always out here trying to go ahead and figure out what's truly happening in the lives of our youth, but we don't have a clue because a lot of times we keep our ears closed. We kind of get caught to our old ways because this is the way it was when I was growing up. This is the way it should be still. That's not a reality. That's why we need to have this conversation today. Because time and time again, we've had these panels, and there's usually a whole bunch of adults up here giving conversation about your lives. And I'm telling you firsthand, we owe you an apology, actually, because we have been messing up for years. But this is our opportunity to try to get this right. We got to get this corrected. Your futures is absolutely too important for us to keep dropping the ball on it. And that's the reason why we had to go ahead and make sure we brought the conversation to the true experts. Today, we as adults are about to receive a master class on what it's supposed to look like for us to go ahead and give you all the things you need for us to go and help. For us to get an idea of what it is, how it looks to go ahead and walk in the day in life of you as a youth. In Pontiac. Now Q&A. I heard mental health 3 times up here. Let me ask you, when it comes to mental health, I also heard mentorship. We're about to come here in a minute too, because I need y'all to call some adults out and we got on top of some things. When it comes to mental health, do you really think that we take mental health seriously? African American Latino population, for sure I'm asking this question. Do you feel like we take mental health seriously? Let's go, Ms. Price.
Because some parents or adults period say, oh, there's nothing wrong with your leader's staff, or just brush it off.
So you tell us, so you got those parents and individuals telling you to tough it up, suck it up. What about you, Ms. Short?
I don't know what Jada says. Some parents like try to take your feelings and like change it around and say, oh, you don't feel like that, you feel like this, and like, you know, just make your own feelings and make it theirs.
Appreciate that. How about you, Ms. Paez?
I believe that you don't take mental health serious because they see like therapy as just if you have an accident, just to get your mind off of it, but they don't feel like that you want to talk to someone, because they have the mindset where they grew up. Apparently, they say, "Oh, I had it tougher." Like, I guess they think this generation is more strong.
Wow. I'm gonna ask the panel, so what she just said. This generation, do y'all feel like we as adults see you as being soft? The soft generation? Raise your hand, panel. If you see us as adults looking at you as being soft, raise your hand. You know what? Y'all lying. Y'all lying. Y'all had already told me you thought we look at y'all differently like that. So, that's cool. So what does support look like for you, Ms. Short?
Like, not being against each other, like helping each other out instead.
So you said not putting you up against each other? You actually have adults that's putting kid up against kid? Wow. I'll be the first to tell you, that's a piss poor mentor. If someone doing that, that dude needs to go and find a sandbox and play in.
I believe we need less talk and more action. For example, we need our community leaders and mentors to stop coming in to, I think it's important for a 5-minute photo shoot and talking. That's really what we're all.
I'm not doing that. Well, Mr. John, did y'all hear what he just said? That man just said, we as leaders have got to go ahead and stop just showing up for the photo ops. That's what he said. Wow. He said, we as leaders got to go ahead and stop showing up because we think that Oakland Press is going to be here, Detroit News, Fox 2. They said they need substance. And that's the reason why they're calling us out. And I appreciate you calling us out. That's the kind of dialogue we need to go in here because we got to get it right. Did anybody else think the way he's thinking when it comes to leaders? What else? Anything else? Okay, all right. Going once, going twice. We're about to be out of here. You have the people in this room. You can go ahead and tell what it is that you want. Now we're talking, let's go.
For some girls, they like the dance and cheer, so I like dance and cheer programs.
Dance and cheer programs, I'll take that. Yes, Ms. Lee.
More things for us to like do work so we can work on our work ethics. So like when it's time to do jobs, we won't be lazy.
Absolutely. Work on work ethic. I think everybody needs a little bit of that, even us old people. So, who else? Anything else? What about mentors? Would you like to have a healthy group of mentors at a building like that, at a community center? I'm talking about legitimate mentors too, because y'all already put us on notice. You already said plenty of people come up there and want to mentor you because they might want to go and bring their phone and take a couple of pictures and you don't see them again. Legitimate mentors. If that's something that would be of interest to you?
Absolutely.
Good. Well, we're working on that too. Absolutely.
I just want to camel back on what both of them said. You have to utilize you have to utilize your community. See, it's not snitching if you're not a part of it. That's when we got twisted. Trust me, I've been in these streets 30-something years. You got me 10 years in the Fed or 20 years sentence. It don't pay. Did I like the police officers? No, I didn't. Am I on the board now? Yes, because I did comprehended that wasn't the right ideological thinking that they're against it. Because see, my thing was, it's my job not to get caught. Oh, I'm a snitch if I tell on somebody. It's not snitching when you're not a part of it. It's snitching when me and you go to do something wrong, and then I tell on you. But if you ain't got nothing to do with it, it's not snitching. If you taking care of your community, that's not snitching. That's standing up being a leader. That's standing up being, I want to be safe. You got to stop asking the slave holder for freedom. You got to start with yourself. We can't be asking the officer to do something that we won't do. See, that's why we're here. That's why we're on this committee. And I appreciate y'all being here and listening, but y'all understand, one, the prison halls ain't for none of y'all in here. That crime and all that materialism to get that money and sell drugs and do whatever you got to do wrong that you think you're gonna get that fast money ain't for you. Trust me. 99% of y'all ain't built for it.
All right.
Because I know I wasn't, I still have to survive. Well, thank you.
All right. Only thing I had to give my brother was a microphone so he could drop it. So, listen, look, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolute privilege and honor for us to be here today in front of you to be able to have this important conversation. Thank you so much for your participation in it. My name, once again, is Kano Phillips. You will see me up here on a regular basis because that's the way we like to roll. I like to be consistent. I want you to put your hands together one more time for this amazing panel. I also want you to put your hands together for FGB. There's the one that provided it. The School Pontiac Academy of Excellence for Excellence. Give us the opportunity. On behalf of the City of Pontiac Anti-Violence Commission, once again, we say thank you. I want you to enjoy the rest of your day. Go to class. Don't be scared. Oh, excuse me. Listen, Mr. Williams. I want y'all to